What if I told you a man once died because a screwdriver slipped? And nobody ran. The room didn't explode, no alarms screamed, no one panicked. In fact, for a brief moment, everyone just stood there, staring at a small metal sphere on a table. A sphere that had just released a deadly burst of radiation. It looked no different than it had seconds before. That was the problem. This took place in 1946, inside a laboratory at Los Alamos Laboratory. The war was over, but the science that built the atomic bomb was still unfolding. On the table sat a plutonium core, the same type used in nuclear weapons. The scientists called it the demon core, half as a joke, half because deep down they knew it deserved the name. They were testing how close the core could get to critical, the exact point where a nuclear chain reaction begins. Too far, nothing happens. Too close, and radiation floods the room. This dangerous balancing act had a nickname, tickling the dragon's tail. You could test it, but only if you never slipped. Months earlier, the dragon had already bitten once. A young physicist named Harry Daghlian accidentally dropped a tungsten block onto the core during a late-night experiment. There was no explosion, just invisible radiation. He died slowly, over weeks. The lab took note, but the experiments continued. On May 21, 1946, Louis Slotin stepped into the room. Slotin was confident, skilled, and known for working fast. That day, he was demonstrating the experiment to others. He lowered a beryllium shell over the core, using a simple flathead screwdriver to keep the two halves from closing. Just a few millimeters of space stood between normal and fatal. Then, the screwdriver slipped. For less than a second, the shell snapped shut. Witnesses saw a sudden blue flash, sharp, eerie, and silent. Slotin reacted instantly, knocking the shell away and stopping the reaction. He had just saved everyone else in the room. Someone asked if he was okay. He was not. At first, he felt fine. Then came nausea, then burning pain. Over the next 9 days, his body failed from the inside as radiation destroyed his cells. He died at just 35 years old. Others in the room survived, but many carried health issues for the rest of their lives. After Slotin's death, hands-on experiments were finally banned. Machines replaced people. Distance replaced confidence. The demon core itself was melted down and reused, its shape erased. But its story wasn't. Because this isn't just about physics. It's about how calm a room can be when something goes terribly wrong, and how danger doesn't always look dangerous. If stories like this make you lean closer instead of looking away, this is Vivarium. Like the video, subscribe and follow, because the real world hides its scariest stories in plain sight.